Hey there! If you're looking for a fun and easy way to earn rewards, including cash and prizes, check out the link in the video description.
Pepsi very nearly won its bitter battle to take #1 spot from Coca-Cola in the 1980s. Now it has slipped behind Dr. Pepper, which has taken over as America's second favorite soda. Coke, of course, is still well out in the lead. As recently as 20 years ago, Dr. Pepper's sales were under half those of Pepsi. At the time, 1 in 9 sodas bought in the US were Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper was only the 6th most popular behind Sprite. But 139-year-old Dr. Pepper has increased its market share with advertising pushes, new flavors, and a boost from TikTok trends. At the same time, drinkers have moved from the standard Pepsi to low-sugar versions and rivals like Dr. Pepper. The chart below, based on a report from Beverage Digest, shows how market share for the two has converged, with Dr. Pepper slightly ahead. Coke is still the undisputed king of the $97 billion U.S. soda industry with more than double the market shares of any of its rivals at 19.18%. Pepsi's market share is 8.31%, and Dr. Pepper now 8.34%. The Pepsi brand remains the overall #2 soda when taking into account the diet and zero sugar versions. Dr. Pepper, invented in 1885 by Charles Alderton in Texas, is older than Coca-Cola, which came a year later, and Pepsi, in 1893. Despite coming first, Dr. Pepper struggled against its rivals, who pulled her away during the Cola Wars. The bitter battle began in the 1960s when Pepsi launched its Pepsi Generation campaign, casting the drink as a hip alternative to Coke for younger people. Pepsi, which also famously got rolled out adverts with Michael Jackson in the 1984, never quite caught Coke. But it got very close in the 1980s. And, apart from 3 years from 2010 when Diet Coke muscled in, regular Pepsi has held the #2 spot since Beverage Digest began collecting data in 1985. Dr. Pepper has been helped by the rivalry between Coke and Pepsi, which tend to have exclusive deals with national restaurant chains, so they only have one type of cola. For example, McDonald's is Coke, but KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell are Pepsi. Subway, meanwhile, is moving from Coke to Pepsi in 2025. But Dr. Pepper owner Keurig has deals with both sides, so it is on drinks fountains whether they are branded Coke or Pepsi. This quirk in distribution has allowed the brand to introduce itself to more and more consumer. Dr. Pepper's chief marketing officer Andrew Springate told the Wall Street Journal. Springate has pushed the brand to go big on advertising, including splashing out on college football campaigns. The brand is now growing fastest among Gen Z drinkers, he explained. Dr. Pepper has been quick to jump on the trend for younger drinkers to be interested in more unusual flavors. It has introduced variations such as its strawberries and cream flavor. Some of these younger consumers then also become fans of the brand's original product, according to Springate. Dr. Pepper has also benefited from popularity on TikTok, where a trend of people filling up popular Stanley cups with ice and Dr. Pepper have gone viral. TikTok has also introduced the Dirty Dr. Pepper, a concoction of the soda with lime juice, coconut-flavored coffee creamer, and optional liquor. The brand has sought to capitalize on its social media popularity by bringing out its own Dr. Pepper creamy coconut drink. Dr. Pepper has used compelling marketing and exceptional marketplace execution to capitalize on consumers' growing desire for flavored sodas, Dwayne Stanford, editor of Beverage Digest, told DailyMail.com. Dr. Pepper has graduated from Southern staple to a national competitor.